Okay, guys, so in this video, what I want to do is break down what really had the biggest impact on my business. This is a way to look at your business that changed everything for me. And I'm also going to explain why you probably are not able to scale and why you are not getting the results you want right now from your business. Again, I want to stress something in this video. If your business is making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $100,000 per month, those are not acceptable results unless your business is the smallest niche in the entire world. Look, I see so many people in their businesses where there are other businesses in that niche that are doing millions to tens of millions of dollars a month. There are people that are similar to them. There are people to their practices that are doing significantly way better. Okay, if you're a life coach and you're making $100,000 per month, your results are fucking pathetic. You need to understand that. Now, are those good results for an average person? Yeah, the $100,000 a month, that's $1 million. You can do a lot from that. But we're not aiming to build average businesses right now. Look at Tony Robbins. Look at Brendan Butcher. Look at Tai Lopez, for example. Look at people that are doing millions of dollars a month. If you're a business coach or something like that, look at Gary Vee. You know, he's found a way to make a $100 million agency. Look at Russell Brunson. For any type of business model out there, you can probably point out to about 10 different people that are putting you to shame. And you need to understand why your business is at that point, because it's not like it's something. This is. I know I'm talking a little bit about mindsets right here, but you got to understand, like, this is not something that's just going to naturally happen for you. You're not going to just continually work at this year after year and get a little bit better. It's possible to go from, let's imagine you're at level 10 right now in business and go to, backing up, it's possible to go to, let's just imagine you're at level 10 of business right now, to level 100 in a month or two. You got to understand that business practices are business practices. It's not that somebody is some magic guru that has a secret recipe to success or anything like that. We not understand, once your business is structured the right way to grow and you know how to convert, your business just grows. Your business just grows, and it's right there right now to do this. So we need to look at our business very, very differently than most people look at their businesses. So what I'm going to break down right here is what I like to kind of consider like the three different layers of business. So what we have right here, okay, is we have our traffic, okay? And then what we have right here, our front end of our business. And then what we have right back here is what happens, and where most people mess up their businesses is I want to show you the perfect business structure right here, because every part of your business has to work together like a football player. So of course we have traffic sources right here. And just in this example, I'm going to use AdWords, and I'm going to use Facebook. Now, what you must have in your business is, a lot of people have one core product. For example, when I was using or working with SourceWave, what I would do is any product I created, I'd try and run ads to it profitably. So let's imagine right here, I'd go and I create a software. Let's just say like Source Machine or something like that. It's $99 a month right here. Now, the problem with this is this is a back-end product, and I didn't get that. And you're probably doing it. You probably have a software right now. You probably have an offer. You probably have a membership or something like that, and you're putting that at the front end of your funnel. And because of that, it's very hard to make money with products like this. It's very hard to do this because you're not using a front-end product the right way. And so what happens right here is your customer acquisition doesn't work. Your traffic sources don't work. So if this is the traffic we have coming in right here, what's going to happen is it's just not going to work. You know, we might be paying $200 to get a $99 sale. And so what happens is we're not able to get customers quickly. So our customer acquisition is just bad. And then what also happens right here is we're not really able to make money on the front end as well. And so what then happens is we have our whole back end right here, which is really the whole point of our business. Here's all of our products that we have in our business down here, okay, represented by the back end products. So this could be your software, this could be your membership, this could be your high-end masterminds, this could be your core supplements, anything right there. And the goal of advertising is to get people down here profitably. Now, the way we get people down here profitably is with the front end of our business. But when our business is set up like this, where we're not able to really acquire customers quickly because we're spending $200 to get a $99 sale. So that means we're not going to get a lot of sales every single day unless we're scaled to a massive level. What happens right here is we're not able to get people down to the back end of our business effectively, and then the business suffers and it's not able to grow. So you keep like trying and switching out like offers you have in the front end, but you keep bringing your back end offers up here, and so you can't get people into the main part of your business. This is bad. The business can't grow like this. And so this is where I see most businesses doing this, whether you have a product, a membership, a coaching class, or anything like that. You're confusing your front-end products with your back-end products. Now let me show you the huge shift at Market Hero and what this course is all about. So I'm going to show you the big mistake. Actually, not the big mistake, the breakthrough, and I'm going to walk you through the mistakes into making this breakthrough work. So, of course, we have 3 levels of business right here. So we have our ads right here, and we eventually started off with Facebook ads. Now, one of the main things, and I'm going to just show you how the business works right now, actually. So we have AdWords and Facebook, and we have a bunch of other traffic sources and methods, but I'm just going to stick to these right here. So we have AdWords and Facebook. Now, these are our traffic sources. Now we have our front end right here, and this is where these traffic sources are going to go to. And then we have our back end, which is really the whole point of the business. So let's look at the Market Hero business from a 30,000 foot view. So of course right here, the core product is Market Hero. And that's 99 to, let's just say in this case, $1,000 a month. Now, of course, we have a few other products. And so we have, our Black Card program, which is, let's just say at this moment, $3,000 a month. It's probably going to be a lot more when you're watching this video. We have Microsoftwares, which would be like our webinar platform or anything like that, which is like $99 a month. And other examples of Microsoftware would be like the softwares we have at SourceWave. We had like Source Hunter, Source Machine, Source CCS, which are kind of like these mini internet marketing softwares that probably cost about 30 to 50 grand to develop, and then you can get a couple thousand people on them and stuff like that. And then what do we have also over here? We have Hero MCS, which is like a $67 a month program. And then we also have affiliate offers or our own offers. So really, if I can get, let's just say 100,000 people down here, if I can get a customer email list, if I can get a customers of 100,000 people right here, and just really send them to all these offers, this is going to make me so much money. Okay, so let's imagine we get 100,000 people right here, and let's imagine we can get 5% of those people onto Market Hero. Just 5% of everybody out of this 100,000 targeted audience. So what do we have right here? And I want to show you kind of the money right here. So this is going to be doing $500K a month. If we can just get 5% of that 100,000. Now, if we can get 200, or if we can get 2% of people on, let's just say, our Microsoftwares, which are $99 per month, that's an extra $200,000 a month, reoccurring without me doing anything. If I can get 50 sales a week to $1,000 webinar products right here, just go 50 sales a week, that's an extra $200K a month. Sorry, I put 2,000 right here. There's 200,000 right there. So that's an extra $200K a month. If I can get, let's just say 1% of these people, so I can get 1,000 people on a $67 program, that's $67,000 a month. And if I can get, let's say 0.1% of this, so that's going to be 10% of 1,000 essentially. If I can get 100 people, actually let's just say 50 people out of this 100,000 on the Black Card, that's 150,000 a month. So check this out. If we can just acquire these customers right here, 100,000 people, we have a business using just the marketing methods right here that is easily going to generate us, if we just keep marketing to this list of people, about around $1 million a month. That's awesome. That is just awesome right now. Now, the problem with this is we don't have a way to get these people without losing a ton of money. For example, if we're paying $5 per lead to get every one of these 100,000 people on here, it's going to cost us $500,000 to get people in here. which when you think about it, really isn't that much. Really isn't that much compared to what we're pulling in. But the difficulty is really getting people in here even at $5 a lead. And more so, we want to go and actually make a profit getting these people in here. So the real challenge of the business becomes getting these people here. And so if you look at the business like this, your goal shifts from making money on your advertising right away, which a lot of people try and do, to going out there and really building up this list of people. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to build right here. Now, what a lot of people do, and now what I want to do is kind of backtrack and kind of show you the business model right here. So we got these people coming in, and I'm going to backtrack to where before we even get the 100,000 right here. Okay, so we have the whole business laid out right here. And the big shift at Market Hero is look, a lot of people, like I said, try and put these things on the front end. And that's not the point of these things. The point of these things is to make money on the back end. What we need to do, and the biggest breakthrough, was creating front end offers that are profitable, mostly high ticket offers. And I'm explaining why these are the most profitable here in a second. And so let's imagine right here we have AdWords and Facebook. Now, if we can go and get these traffic sources right here, and we can get a 2x, a 3x ROI from the traffic coming in, which is what we usually baseline out at once an offer gets past its excitement phase, which I'll talk about in future videos and stuff. But if we can go through here and do that, we can really scale these traffic sources as much as we want. So let's imagine what's going on right here. We probably get about 2,000 leads a day registering for our high-ticket webinars and offers. Awesome. So that's 2,000 people every single day being added to my email list. Now, out of these 2,000 people, let's imagine we're paying let's just say in this example, about $6 per lead. So that's going to cost us about $12,000 a day. Yikes. That's crazy. But if we're getting a 2 to 3x ROI, that's probably going to make us about 20 to 30K a day back. Now, one thing I want to point out is if we were only making 12K a day back, that's still fantastic, because here's the big picture right here. Every single week, we have 15,000 people entering this back end 100% free. This is the point of the front-end product. It's not to make money. It's to get people into this back end for free. So we have 15,000 people entering, and if we do work with the numbers I talked about before, that's a lot of reoccurring and income increases every single month. That means in about 2 months, I can build a list of 100,000 people. That means in a year, I can build a list of 400,000 people. Now, one thing we're going to get into is it's not all about the email list. It's very much about the retargeting, and I'm going to get into that here in a second. But this is how the business works. This is what's going on right here. The key is everything working together. The ads are paid for by the front-end offer. The front-end offer gets people into the back end for free. The back end makes most of the business's money because it's able to monetize this list of people. Now, what I want to talk about is where most people fail at this and why most people cannot scale. So what they do is this is a typical internet marketing business. So the person only has Facebook because they don't know how to do anything else, and that's the only thing really being taught. There's many other ad platforms out there, and honestly there's so much you can do with AdWords. Facebook is almost a secondary traffic source. That being said, so what a lot of people do is this is their business. They don't have a back end. Like, this is their business model, and this is why you see so many people trying to do webinars. They have a webinar and they launch it off to Facebook, and what happens is the first month they're getting a 2 to 5x ROI, and then it goes to shit. Now it starts breaking even, it starts maybe losing money, and this is fine, except they don't have a back end built around core products. And so they have like this messy back end where they do like affiliate promos and stuff like that. So they have to get this working. They have to get this webinar working. It has to be generating money, and that's just not something you can do sustainable, especially on Facebook, for a super, super duper long time without an amazing pitch, amazing conversions and stuff like that, which is what we're going to be getting into. But what you're also going to see is we also have people that are doing Facebook, and you're going to see a lot of people, for example, let's talk about like maybe the SEO niche. You're going to see a lot of people who have a lot of really back-end software. So they have like a keyword finder and all this kind of stuff. But what they try and do is they try and run ads to this. And so they try and run Facebook ads to this. And what happens is they can't really do it profitably and they can't really acquire leads fast. And so they really can't get people into their back end fast enough. And so what we need to master to make this work is we first off, the ad sources are going to come second. That's second. What we must first do to get this business working is we must master the front end. We have to. And so that's what we're really going to be focusing on in this first phase, or in phase one. That's what we're exclusively going to be focusing on. And then what we have to master is the back end. We have to do this. We have to do this. So this is what we need to master in phase one, and we have to get this structured right. And the essence, or the cores of a good back end, or a good front end, is first off, it converts. If your offer does not convert, you're not going to be able to have a good front end, period. And so I'm going to show you how to convert that. Next, we have to have a proper funnel to increase these conversions. All these things really tie into just converting and making the front end profitable. Now, we also have to have the right landing pages. We have to have the right sales pages. We have to have all that kind of stuff. We have to be able to craft high ticket products, which I'm going to get into why we need to do that here in a second. And so these are really the cores of a good front end. If you can get a good landing page, you can get a good funnel, you can get good sales pages, you can write a converting offer, and you can create high ticket products, you're going to have a very high producing front end that at the very minimum breaks even for you. And I want to stress, if you're spending $40,000 a day on $5 leads and you're only making $38,000 back, your business is growing by tens of thousands of leads a day. That's the whole point of this. And that is 100% profit. That means anything, if we have 40K people coming, or we're spending 40K a day, and that gets us, let's just say 10,000 leads. I'm just throwing out numbers right here to give you an example. And we only make 40K back. What happens is we're growing by 10,000 people a day. That's an explosive business. And so that's what we have to focus on in the front end first. And so what I'm going to be getting into in these next few videos is really how we accomplish that step by step by step. So in the next video, I'm going to be getting into phase one, and then breaking down all the concepts that go into phase one and every step we're going to get into. So let's hop into that video next.